watchdog.
All right, we are back out here again, downtown Fort Worth, Texas, and we are going over here to this shopping center right here, this little strip mall. It's got a bank at the end as well, but there's a bunch of storefronts before we get to the bank at the corner. So we're gonna try to audit the strip and see if they respect our right to record in public. With that being said, let's get into it. Look at her. Her hair looks great. Your hair looks great, by the way. You do it yourself? Are you a stylist in there?
Yes.
See, that's why. Okay. You got Sons of Liberty coffee. Taco Bell inside a coffee shop? How's that possible, man? Yeah. No, I'm not live. No, man, you know, I'm just out here filming what I can see.
Just an art thing?
Yeah, something like that. Just out here stress testing the First Amendment to record in public. You support the Constitution, right?
Absolutely.
Well, that's all I'm doing today, man. I'm just out here recording what I can see. So, but yeah, I appreciate it, man. Appreciate the support. I do. You can go check it out over. I don't usually give it out, but you were pretty respectful. So,
like a political thing?
No. I mean, it's just exercising our rights. I mean, the government's constantly trying to take them from us. Don't you agree?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm right there with you.
1A, 2A, and all the other amendments. You know.
Is that it? We don't.
No. It's under BZ Watchdog, one word. And you'll see me do things like this. They call it what's called as an audit to see if they respect the right to record in public, and if they come out and act a fool, they Karens and Darrens definitely get a lot of likes and views.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of those shorts. It's really fun to watch.
But those people that come out respectful like yourself,
yeah.
I like to highlight those and show that not everybody can, acts like a complete Karen.
Yeah, you can put a camera in my face and I'll smile.
And
I'm looking good today.
My whole thing is you come out and it's about the approach.
Yeah.
And people want to just come out screaming, trying to give you directives like the cops already do.
Yeah.
It doesn't go so well for the person.
Well, I think around here, like in Fort Worth, you get some nice people too.
Really?
Nah.
Tyrants, man. Complete tyrants out here. That's why we call it Tyrant County, not Tarrant County.
Yeah, well.
All you got to do is go to a city council meeting or a county commissioners meeting. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about.
I see what you're saying. Well, you take it easy.
Yes, sir. Hey, you enjoy your coffee, brother. And then one of my favorite places to record, Pinnacle Bank. These clowns never like me filming. So we're back out here today at Pinnacle Bank, downtown location here at Pinnacle Bank. Get some nice frontage. They've got a few shades down, but this appears to be the corporate building here at Pinnacle Bank. So, and I'm just trying my luck here. This is it looks like their big corporation, biggest branch that they have here in Fort Worth, because they're a local bank. But we'll see what happens here. So we'll get another shot right here. I don't know where she went, but she probably ran to go tell somebody that I was filming. Oh, look, I think that's the vault right there. Yep, that's the vault right there. It's crazy. And we got someone standing right here at the doorways. Walking over. What do they do? Hit their panic button? Seems like everybody's coming out all of a sudden. Got all these people walking out. Oh, here we go. Bingo. Crazy Karen on her way. Crazy Darren along with her too. She stopped behind me, so trying to see what's going on here, why she stopped behind me. So we'll go ahead and and get that plate number in case something bad happens to me. So, it's from Oklahoma. This is definitely gonna freak them out here. Smile for the camera. Man, this is really freaking everybody out. Pinnacle Bank, man. This guy can't help himself. He's either gonna call 911 or he's gonna come out and say something. This is great content. They're all running around, sending photos, like freaking out here. That's right. Exercise. Got a monitor up right there. Got to make sure you exercise those rights. Got it? Good? Got it? Yeah!
You know what time it is. Thank you for the activism today. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. We appreciate it.
Lady's in there filming me right there. So I threw the people's bicep real quick. So... so I'm sure she's freaking out over here at the bank, over here taking video.
Fort Worth 911, what's the address of the emergency?
250 West Lancaster, Suite 170.
222 West Lancaster, Suite 170.
250.
250, I'm sorry.
No, that's okay.
Okay, and you said Suite 170. Is that a house, apartment, or business?
It's a business. It's
What's the name?
Pinnacle Bank.
Pinnacle Bank. What's going on there?
So we have a gentleman who is outside videoing and taking pictures, and he followed one of our customers to their car and filmed her driving off, and he's standing outside, and he's...
Okay, can you describe the guy? Is he black, white, Hispanic, or Asian? What's he wearing? What color shirt and pants?
He looks to be white. He has on a, what is he wearing? A sweatshirt, a black sweatshirt.
Don't stop.
That says "Don't Stop."
I will never, ever, ever stop.
In white writing with two red lines, one on top and one on bottom of the writing. He has on an American flag looking beanie hat with a palm on top.
Hang on.
He does look white, right?
Yeah, he's white, heavy set.
Okay, and what color pants?
He has on jeans. What?
He must have had on some really nice pants.
Street is that? And he has on gray tennis shoes with white bottoms and red on the toe.
Okay, and did you see any weapons on him?
Says it right there, Mom.
No, not that are visible.
About how old is he? Look.
How old do you think he is? In his 40s?
Yeah.
Probably around 40s, maybe mid-40s
Okay.
maybe.
He's on the
And-
side.
And he's heavier set.
Okay, and what is your name?
Laura Maddox, M-A-T-T-I-X. Yeah, he's filming all on the inside of our branch and...
And what's your phone number?
It's 817-269-6615.
That's 817-269-6615.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I've got the call for your location. Just give us a call back if anything changes or escalates, okay?
All right, sounds good. And I mean, right now he's walking on the side of our building, like on Jennings.
Okay.
So.
Perfect. I will get somebody out there as soon as we can, okay?
Thank you so much.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye.
They're just texting a bunch of people in there. You got North Division right there, cruising around. So, these people, these Karens are freaking out. Let's see what we got going on. Oh, they moved again. Where'd they move to? Right there. Can't really see them. They got reflective glass, so they think that I can actually see them. So I'm not really picking it up with the camera, but they think I am. But I'm waiting to see if the cops are called. So right here at Pinnacle Bank, freaking out instead of working.
Forward 911, what's the address? Or, sorry, public safety, how can I help you?
This is Laura Maddox. I had called the emergency line just a little bit ago about a man outside of our...
the Pinnacle Bank?
Yeah.
Yes, I spoke with you.
Okay. Oh, perfect.
250 West Lancaster?
Yeah.
And what's going on there now?
So it seems like this is the same gentleman that he did the same thing at our Fossil Creek location, and it looks like, or it seems that he is a First Amendment right, part of a First Amendment right group, and I think he's just trying to get a rise out of the cops.
Okay. Okay, but he's still out there?
Yeah, he's still here.
Okay, and again, 250 West Lancaster. What's your phone number?
817-269-6615.
817-269-6615. Okay, we should have somebody there shortly, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
You.
I just wanted to let y'all know what...
Oh, yeah. We've probably seen him before and dealt with him, so, yeah, we'll handle it when we get there, okay?
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Bye.
So, I mean, federal and local law enforcement are crawling all over the place. So, it's not like they're in any jeopardy of anything happening with me being here right here across the street. So, we're going to give it a few more minutes. See if they respect our right to record in public. But definitely postal inspection service going by behind me over there, walking into the post office. So they're probably going to warn all their people that I'm out and about today, at least in this area. So I'm going to give this about another 10 minutes. If they don't show up, then I'll just mosey on and go on down the way.
Sergeant Williams.
Sergeant Williams, man, the man with the plan.
Yes, sir. What can I do for you?
This is Basil Zangari. I'm sure you know who it is with the caller ID.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I need to probably open a new complaint, Sergeant Williams.
Okay.
I've got a call sheet in here that I just got from records.
Okay.
I was performing a First Amendment audit last week on Wednesday, and I was on a public sidewalk. Now I'm reading this call sheet, and according to Snyder, who I've also filled out an IA complaint about a little over a year ago, without seeing me, I wasn't even there, but on this call sheet, it is saying that employees advised that a creepy male was videoing from outside the windows into the offices while on the bank's private property. First off, I was never on the bank's property. I was on the public sidewalk. The suspect followed a female customer to her vehicle and camera recorded her vehicle license plate. I never followed her. I did record the plate because she was standing there staring at me. And then this is where it's a little concerning with Snyder's remarks. It says, suspect actions constitute a breach of the peace, a warrantless arrestable offense. Advise bank if or when suspect arrives again, call back and we will happily address their concerns and make creepy bad guy go bye-bye. Now, I don't understand Snyder because he solicited a trespass from me in a previous incident.
3435, here.
Where I wasn't even conducting an audit. In fact, I was assaulted, and he didn't like the fact that I told him I was going to IA and solicited a trespass. there is an issue with conduct with Snyder, and I'm a little concerned about this conduct that he's writing on call sheets. I mean, the fact that we will happily address their concerns and make creepy bad guy go bye-bye. Is that something you guys train your officers to add in call sheets?
I mean, obviously know the answer to that. We don't.
I do. I know. I was being a little facetious there, of course. You know my sense of humor.
Right. What's that call number?
The call number I have here is 250116931. I must have left before they were able to show up on scene. Now, there's no notes from Contreras here or anything, so Snyder was obviously first one here. But I listened to the second 911 call. They said that, we spoke with our Fossil Creek location. He's a First Amendment auditor who, has been at our other locations. And obviously, you know me. I don't push the limits. I just exercise my rights. And, I'm not going to go to the fact of doing anything stupid because I don't want to get arrested. But the fact that he would actually go and put something in there like, and it says on the rest of these notes here, it says unknown weapons, Fort Worth police, CV states he is a First Amendment protester still at location. So, and I guess I don't know what the time difference was from them showing up, but I'm just concerned about these notes about these smart-ass remarks and the fact that he was already saying that my actions constituted a breach of the peace when it wasn't even in his presence. And there was no proof. It's all hearsay. I mean, I do have, now that I've got the 911 calls, I am now going to put the video together, but the fact that I'm a little concerned with Snyder, man. This isn't my first, I mean, I didn't run into him out there, but I'm just concerned that had I ran into him again, he would have been making probably an unlawful arrest based on hearsay. So I've got an issue with his conduct again. This is the second time that I've had an issue with his conduct.
Have you ever seen this guy before?
Snyder?
Been there for a while. Yeah.
I've had an issue with him. I had an issue with him back on December of 23 at the 7-Eleven that's closed now right there at the jail of right there at Henderson and Belknap. There was an incident where his attitude is unprofessional. I said I was going to go file an internal affairs complaint with on Coleman and on Snyder. Snyder went in and solicited a trespass and told me to leave or I'd be arrested. So that complaint went nowhere last year.
Okay.
So I'm just concerned that Snyder's doing all this stuff and nothing's being reprimanded or he's just going unchecked. Because I mean, if you're stupid enough to put stuff like this in notes that are a public record, what else are you going to do that's out there stupid on your own? That's my concern.
I wonder. So you'd already left by the time the officer showed up.
Yes,
correct?
Sir. I was there 40 minutes, 45 minutes. I wasn't sure if they had maybe called one of their other branches and were aware of my actions since I'd in the last 2 months I've I visited two of their other branch locations on the public sidewalk. And a breach of the peace, you obviously don't know what a breach of the peace is. I'm a little concerned about him. I mean, he was a loose cannon with me back then, over a year ago, and if he was already making up his mind, and then is just stupid enough to put something as stupid as this on public records of a call sheet, I'm a little concerned.
Yeah.
I don't know if you got the call sheet pulled up in front of you.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. So I'm listening to you. I'm trying to read this stuff at the same time. So.
Snyder, from every encounter and every video I've seen of the man, he's always escalated. Now I'm looking at these notes like.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, just looking at this right here, I mean, there's going to be violations. I mean, you can't write that on there. So, let me pull his body cam video and let me submit this up. But yeah, you can't. You know as well as I do. You can't write stuff like that. I mean, that's not professional.
I mean, I don't know how you would want me to write up I have complaint forms here, and I can always upload them.
You don't have. No, that's not necessary. I got your. This is a recorded line, so I'll use this recorded line as your statement. So if the chain of command wants something more in writing, we can go about that way.
You have my information, right?
Yeah. If for whatever reason the chain of command wants it in writing, I'll get back out with you. But I mean, this is you don't even need to complain. I mean, you can go based off of this right here. The sergeants and stuff like that. I'm going to have people that do audit checks for things like this. Same thing with reports. I mean, you know as well as I do. I mean, you got to hold yourself in a professional manner. And this obviously is not it. No matter what. I mean, whether he's having a good day or a bad day, it doesn't really make any difference. But yeah, you can't write stuff like this in your.
Well, I mean, it already says that I have a First Amendment protester in the notes. So 40 minutes later, referring to me as a creepy bad guy and make him go bye-bye. What does go bye-bye mean? I mean, that's a little nerve-wracking when I saw this. That's why I called you right away.
Yeah. It's definitely something that needs to get addressed. So let me pull up the body cam video. Let me see what transpired while he was at the bank. See what the bank tellers told him. And
are you going to be able to call me back and let me know what the body cam said?
Yeah, I mean,
a summary of maybe.
I mean, just based off of this, I can tell you that there's policy violations. I can tell you just based off of what I'm reading here, there's policy violations. It's going to get written up. It's going to get sent to his chain of command for policy violations.
703 for policy 703 for conduct, right?
For probably conduct. I mean, there's a lot of catch-alls. I mean, you can also go to 410s for professional conduct as well for civil service rules and stuff like that. So
I gotcha.
That'll be up to his chain of command. I mean, you know as well as I do. If you read our general orders, if you violate one general order, you violate 4 or 5 of them.
Yeah.
The way it's written, and the PRRs, the personnel rules and regulations, because it's all redundant on there. There's so many different things. If you, like I said, you mess up one thing, you're going to mess up technically 3 or 4 of them.
Because anytime you violate one policy, it also falls under 703 as a secondary. So.
Correct. Yes. The 702 it will several times it's going to be 703. Yes. More than like it's always 703. So for professional conduct. Yep.
Well, like I said, whenever you get to the point and want to follow up with me, that would be great, because it struck a nerve with me. Not that I'm angry. It's almost like I'm actually scared for my life at that point if Snyder ever shows up on a call.
Yeah.
I mean, I've already had one run-in, and then now he's putting these notes in. Like I said, they called it 12:14. He showed up. What was that? 30 minutes later. I had probably just left. I was probably walking my way down towards the QT down there on Lancaster and Henderson.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let me take a look at this body camera here and let me see what it says, and we'll go from there. But I'll give you a holler back either way.
All right. Thanks, Sergeant Williams. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
BZ Watchdog.